Minnesota Timberwolves versus Boston Celtics. Boston steps into this matchup at 47-23, second in the East and dominant at home, while Minnesota arrives 43-28, sixth in the West, and fighting to solidify playoff positioning. The stakes are immediate and real. Boston is chasing seeding power. Minnesota is trying to prove it belongs among contenders. The edge leans green, with Boston holding a clear win probability advantage and already riding momentum on its home floor. This is a statement game for both sides. Minnesota brings a slightly higher scoring punch at 118.6 points per game, shooting 48% from the field with 26.2 assists and 44.4 rebounds. They generate activity defensively too, 8.7 steals and 5.6 blocks, but allow 114.8 points, leaving openings. Boston counters with balance, 114.4 points per game, 46% shooting, and a stronger defensive profile, giving up just 107.0 points while controlling the glass at 46.4 rebounds. Their 24.5 assists and disciplined structure reflect a team that plays with pace control rather than chaos. Anthony Edwards leads Minnesota with 29.5 points on 49.2% shooting and nearly 80% from the line, supported by Rudy Gobert's 11.4 rebounds and interior presence. Julius Randle adds 5.1 assists as a secondary creator. Boston answers with Jaylen Brown at 28.5 points on efficient 47.9% shooting and 80% free throws, while Derek White orchestrates with 5.6 assists and contributes across the board defensively. Neemias Queta anchors the paint with 8.3 rebounds. The defining theme, Minnesota's explosive offense versus Boston's structured top-tier defense. Minnesota enters uneven, 3 wins in their last 5, including strong offensive showings against Utah and Phoenix, but also defensive lapses in losses to Portland and Oklahoma City. Boston, meanwhile, is surging at 4-1, stacking wins with consistency, scoring 117, 120, 120, and 111 in victories while holding opponents under control. Their rhythm is steady, their confidence rising, especially at home. The spotlight centers on Edwards versus Brown. Edwards is force and rhythm, attacking downhill with volume scoring and athletic pressure. Brown is controlled aggression, efficient, composed, and lethal in half-court sets. Edwards drives tempo, Brown dictates it. If Edwards heats up early, Minnesota can stretch the game. If Brown controls pace, Boston tightens the screws. Boston's defensive resistance against Minnesota's scoring depth will decide this game. The Celtics rebound better, defend cleaner, and allow fewer easy looks. Minnesota must win in transition and create turnovers to offset Boston's half-court precision. Bench depth and late-game execution tilt toward Boston, especially with their ability to close efficiently. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is Boston Celtics winner. Boston's defensive structure and home dominance create separation late, controlling tempo and limiting Minnesota's explosive bursts. My second pick for this match is total over 215.5